Yes, sir. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to another one of these things, bruh. It's Thoughts of a Predicate Winner. You know what time it is. You know what we're here to do. Have y'all heard of these Subway takes? It's something that's been all over the timeline. Subway takes. And we're fixing to get into that. We're fixing to dive into it and discuss some of these takes that are outlandish and crazy. But before we do, please make sure to smash that like button and that subscribe button for me and help propel me into the algorithm. And if you're feeling real froggy, double click on that subscribe button, become a member, and join in on all the fun that we got going on over here. And if you happen to smash that super thanks, make sure you leave a comment or a question or a request of sorts, which I will address on the very next video I do. And with that being said, are y'all ready? Let's check this out, bro. Let's see what they got going on over here.
All right, so we're gonna do the take, and then we're just gonna keep talking.
Okay, great.
All right. So what's your take?
Wait, give me again.
Okay.
I saw this flash. Seriously, I was like, whoa,
This is going in the episode.
Subway takes. Let's do this.
Fundamentally, everyone is a good person. Every single person on Earth is a good person.
100% disagree. I can think of.
I 1,000,000% disagree too. Fundamentally, our Earth and the world thereof is perfect. But fundamentally, we are flawed. We are so flawed. And the only example, or the only sense that we can make of that is the Garden of Eden. It's Adam and Eve. Why? If you don't believe in God, if you don't believe in Scripture, if you don't believe in biblical principles, if you don't believe in anything like that, then you got to figure out a way to explain to me. You say that we're animals, but animals don't have right and wrong. Animals don't have good and evil. Animals don't have darkness and light. And the world resembles that, right? Like we have a daytime and a nighttime. God has figured out a way within creation to exemplify spiritual warfare. So I think that our very core is flawed. And I think that it's crazy that you think that at the core, people are good. That's crazy to me. Sorry for the ambulance riding by.
Countless examples of bad people. I'm not even gonna rattle them off.
People are not bad. They're infected.
Infected with what?
I like that point. I like that point because I kind of agree with that one sentiment. We were created perfectly in a perfect world, but we are flawed and we are sick. So I don't disagree with that part of the take.
They have, with whatever it is, they're infected with hatred, with greed, with lust, whatever it is that takes them away from being good. But I would argue that they're only able to go through with how much bad things that they do because they contain good. So people pick up on the good, right?
No.
They pick up on the good that's in them, and then they think, okay, well, maybe this is a good plan, and then boom.
On the same token, I think that a lot of people that you would consider to be good actually fall victim to their bad more than they do their good. A lot of people don't have the discipline, the structure, or the energy to chase the good, so they just fall into the bad. The bad is easier. But I
can make an argument that anyone deep down has that good core. They're just covered in layers of sickness.
It's an interesting topic, I believe. Like, at the core, his take is at the core, people are good. At our core, we are good. But we're infected. Why? Why are we infected? Who did that? That would be my question back to you. Who did it? Who infected us? Us. But if we're good at our core, then how could we infect ourselves? Wouldn't y'all all say that's who infected us was us? If not us, who? Sorry, I'll wait on you to come up with an answer for that. But I will say in Romans 1:6, biblically speaking, it does say that our core identity is as children of God, created in his image and called to belong to him. So, yes, in one sense, I believe that at our core, we are good. But I think that we're born into a world of infection. So maybe I can kind of flip my stance on that a little bit. I guess it just kind of depends on how you look at it. But if you look at it from that perspective of, okay, we are created perfectly, but the world is the infection. The world is what's infectious. But it ultimately is still because of us that the world is infected, because the world was created by God. So if the world was created by God and the world is made perfect and it has become infected, who infected it? That mirrors back the infection to us when we're born, because we are born into sin. We can't help it. We're gonna do bad things. Like, it's just who we are, and that is our nature, which makes me feel like at our core we're bad. Am I wrong for that? I think that that's correct. I think that I'm correct here, and that would be the conversation that I had back with this gentleman on the subway. Is I don't know, because I kind of want to salute him for his positivity, like, but in the real world, bro, like, none of us are perfect. So none of us can be good at our core. And I think that's the whole point. That's why we need Jesus. Jesus lived the life that we should have lived, paid the price that we should have paid, died the death that we should have died, took the punishment that we should have taken, rose again on the third day, beat death, so that we could ultimately be covered by the blood of him, so that God would see him when he sees us. So God doesn't see that infection when you get saved. Whenever you put your faith in Jesus, God sees that infection no more. So I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard for me to say that we're good at our core when that's the opposite of my belief system. But yes, on the other hand of that, it is kind of shaky, because we are born perfect. We're created perfect, rather. But we're born into this world of sin, which is infection, of all these things that he was talking about that are infectious. Yes, we are born into that. So it wears on us, and we commit these sins and reciprocate it back to the world. But ultimately, whose fault is that the world is so infectious that we're born into it and we have no shot? It's ours. It goes all the way back to the Garden of Eden. All right, let's go and look at this next tape. I like this
So
show.
what's your take?
There is no such thing as nothing.
100% disagree. Look.
Okay, all right.
Something.
No, I'm saying there's no such thing as nothing.
Oh, so everything is something.
Yeah.
Oh, so I do 100%.
I think you 100% agree. Try to conceptualize of nothing in any manner. Try to describe it.
Just black, like when you
That's
close
something.
your eyes. Oh, wow.
That's a profound something.
Oh my goodness. Wait, so I do 100% agree. There is no such thing as
Yeah.
nothing. Everything is something.
We use the word in a way that I think undermines our ability to conceive of a brighter future.
We use the word nothing.
Yeah, we say, well, there's nothing there. We learn to use the word in a way that I think dismisses the incredible existence of everything.
Maybe it is a defense mechanism that we are using to avoid the something.
Yeah, I think on one hand that is what it is.
Only on one hand.
Yeah. I mean, because even the vacuum of space, I just think like
There must be
some kind of nothing.
Yes, I just think that in science the possibilities are limitless and endless.
Okay,
so
so-
if Stephen Hawking was here,
Yeah,
right here,
right.
with us, R.I.P.
Yeah.
he would probably say, like, I don't know, we'll have to Google it. Audience, you Google it. There
Yeah,
must
yeah.
be a theory of nothing.
This part I have thought about.
Well, he's thought about it.
If there was a nothing so pervasive that within it nothing could exist, that is...
Let's talk about it. The concept of nothing. Don't y'all, the people out there that aren't Christian, the people out there that don't believe in a creator, don't y'all believe that we come from nothing? Don't y'all kind of believe that there was just like this ultimate Big Bang that came out of nowhere? Because I'll be honest with you, I kind of agree with this dude's take. What is nothing? I don't think I believe in nothing. What is something that's nothing? Like, even if you say like even if you use it in terms of like, I came from nothing and I made something out of myself. I came from nothing. What does that mean? It's still a place. You're talking about hell. You came from, being poor, but ultimately it was still something that you're speaking of. So it kind of denounces emptiness. But is there such thing as ultimate emptiness? And if so, what is it? Name one thing that's nothing. I kind of agree with this dude's take. I do. But what I will say is, scientifically, if you believe that we came from nothing and it was just this big bang that just kind of put us here, wow, boom. my question to you would be, why isn't there more nothing today? It's a valid question if you ask me, if that's what you believe in, because this brought up an ultimate point that really there isn't a such thing as nothing. What an interesting take. What an interesting topic. I guess the only thing that I can really think of that's nothing is like if you literally have $0 and 0 cents in your bank account, then you have nothing in your bank account. And that would really be about the only that would be about the only way to be able to properly use the term nothing, right? Because that really is nothing. That's zeroed out. I guess in similar circumstances like it. But ultimately, as far as like what's out in the world, like not like excluding materials, what's out in the world, there really isn't a such thing as nothing. And it's crazy that people believe that we came from nothing. When I believe in a creator, I believe in a creator that purposefully created and made everything perfect and whole and unique in his likeness. And we got here and we ruined it, as I was saying in the first take. Anyway, man, this was dope. I like this. This is cool. I'm going to try doing a couple of these every so often, man. This is, y'all make sure to go give them a sub, dude. It's super dope content. It's called SubwayTakes. And I like it, bro. I like the show. I'm enjoying that. So anyways, man, thank you guys for watching and tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. All right? Peace.